Hotep was going down. I'm Donald Nelson, joined by BMonte from the block, Swagg O The Great from MKE's Most Non-Unknowns podcast, and King Tuck from Where's Bay At podcast. With supreme confidence, you listen to today's episode for Kings Only podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay walking, get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead, y'all. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes and when we go live. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Keep on forgetting the logic to recording, so we jumping right into the That's How You Feel with, of course, none other than me, kicking the show off, y'all. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Can I wear a guns down Milltown shirt and still conceal carry? That's what I want to know. That's how I feel.
Man, you had this talk at work. I think you can, man. Listen, you know, it's for people who out here being reckless with their guns. It ain't for people that's out here with they conceal to carry and carrying a weapon for the right reason. Some people out here just carrying a gun. Getting a weapon to really do dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? But people that's out here for the right reason to protect themselves and protect their family, that's totally different.
Oh, no doubt.
I agree.
Really ain't no. You already know I'm pistol toting. You know what I mean? Like, you doing this shit responsibly, I'm all for it. But if you want the street violence and all that, yeah, put that shit down. So, in a nutshell, yeah, you can wear your shirt and still have 4 heats on you.
Word.
2 in the car.
2 in the car, B?
No
Stay
doubt.
ready so you ain't got to get ready.
All right. I was just asking because I did incorporate that into a project and shit. So I'm like, wait a minute, can I? Can I? Like, I don't know. But the brother said I can, so we all good. Yo, shout out to everybody that's live tuning in right now. I can't look at it because I'm doing everything else. We got the bros on that. So,
For sure.
nothing random as hell from nobody. We moving on.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's how you feel. That's what it is.
You know, exactly. I was just having a conversation at Jazz crib, you know what I mean? First and foremost, she moving out of town, you know what I'm saying? New endeavors in life, good luck with that, you know what I mean? But
Good luck, Jad.
Good luck.
the 40 ball with the chicks, is that a legend or is that like true or is it a myth?
What are you talking about?
The 40 ball with the chicks,
What's the 40 ball?
the $40 holla. What you mean?
I don't
Oh,
remember. I'm old as fuck. I don't know.
I don't know either though, low key.
I don't know what that shit is.
Maybe y'all two get a chick the $40. It's
Get a
all
chick
they
for
popping. The 40 ball. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
40 ball. You get a chick for $40.
40 ball
Where that's at?
in Milwaukee.
What
All
you-
through
all through
Facebook and
Milwaukee,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, what?
All over Facebook. Go
Bust
post about
it
the
open
40
for the
ball.
40.
Bust it open for the 40. 220s.
I ain't know about this.
I don't know about
Yeah, I
that
ain't
one.
know
So it might be
It
the
ain't
myth.
no myth, though.
I was just gonna say, is it a myth or
ain't a myth, bro.
or is it the truth?
It's the truth, bro. People busting it up for the 40.
They probably is. They might be doing it for the 10.
Man, it's
They be busting it down
Something
for
to
the free
eat.
though.
You gotta
Motherfuckers
think about it.
busting
If you get
down
shit
for
something
the
to
free,
eat.
So shit, the 40 might be
Just met them, get them something to eat.
right. That's
That's
included
same
in the
thing,
40 ball
yeah.
tuck.
Huh?
Is that included in the 40 ball?
No,
Like
that ain't
going out to
included in
eat,
the
get
no,
some drinks or
No,
something?
that ain't
Oh, that's
included in the 40
extra?
ball. That's extra.
Oh,
Or
okay.
that's the 40 ball on the nightstand action.
40 ball on nightstand action. That's what it is, yo. Man,
Yeah, I ain't
straight
never
up.
heard of this one.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, that's,
Never
it's the
heard of
real
that.
deal.
I'm putting
Oh,
up
man.
40 on my next stat.
Ain't no chick never asked
40
you for
me,
40 bucks.
please.
If a chick asks you for 40,
Like
you know
the
what
40
it
to
means.
pay the phone bill.
Hey, I know now. I didn't know until now. Y'all put me on game.
Damn.
Right.
Man,
40 me, please.
Hey, Lonzo, man, you can go. Chicks want to pay their phone bill. That boosts
Right.
that cricket. That's what it is for, Lonzo.
What you talking about?
Zoe said, what can you buy for the
I
40
got
bucks?
boost.
I ain't looking at none of that shit. Y'all gotta handle that. I'm doing all types of shit over here.
Man,
Y'all
you
see
get
we got the
a couple
graphics and shit on the
focal
live
phones,
feed.
whatever
Trying
you
to
try to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
This movie is a McDonald's or something. I don't know.
Man, I think the probably make me
Grab
mad.
the graphics code.
Graphics. You seen the
Oh.
graphics on the thing. Thing that made me mad this week, man. dude going in there and killing all them people down there in El Paso, man. That's sad, man.
Well, rest in peace, y'all.
Rest in peace to them people, man. That's ridiculous, though, man. You go in there and kill kids who ain't even had a chance to live life. You know, man. If you want to do something stupid, just shoot yourself, man. Kill yourself.
That's it, man. I don't get it, though, man. Let's have a moment of silence for El Paso and Dayton last night.
Yeah.
Like about 10 people died at like a club, a Water Street situation. Dog went in. He had the tactical everything, the body armor, the shield, everything, and just black mask, everything. So we give shout out, moment of silence to everybody. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. No doubt, y'all. Ball in heaven, rest in heaven. Do what y'all need to do. Now, king shit. I did the king shit. I had down there 3/4 of Black Milwaukee down there at the motherfucker. Listen, if you didn't go to the MJB and Nas concert and you call yourself the fan, you lost. Now, the only thing I got a problem with is the motherfuckers that was sitting down. Mary gave a hell of a show. Nas gave a hell of a show. The motherfuckers on Facebook doing other shit. Not putting their hands up in the air, none of that shit. Like, not rapping none of the songs, not dancing. Like, I ain't been in the gym in damn near a month, nigga. I went to the gym last Tuesday, though. That motherfucker concert, I worked out. So, and them motherfuckers doing this shit the whole time. Like, you not in the concert mode if you doing this shit. The motherfuckers that couldn't come, they couldn't come. Fuck them. Leave them out. Nigga, I did the first 15 seconds or something. I'm back in the pocket and my two-step was mean, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had the seats niggas had, it was 6 open. So I made sure I got like in the middle. So I had that whole joint. Like shit, I was good. But yeah, cats that didn't go though, they really missed out because they both did shit that I didn't think they were gonna do. Mary did the whole My Life album. She did shit like that. That was my song on the other album. Like a lot of cold shit, man. So shout out to them. If y'all got a chance to fly out somewhere and see them, y'all need to do that because y'all missed out when they came to the mill. Shout out to everybody that was there because we represented. King shit.
So, king shit, man, I went to watch SWV yesterday, man. I ain't gonna lie. They was down at the Black Festival last night. They put on a hell of a show. It was nice, man. Nice festival down there. Especially since they took away African World Festival from us. It's unfortunate. All these black people in Milwaukee who got money, y'all don't want to bring it back to the city, man. Let's bring that back to the city. Holla.
Oh, you know why we ain't got Afrofest, really, though? You want me to tell you on wax or you want me to tell you off wax?
Tell me on wax.
The cats that was directing it and in charge of doing it was taking the funds, fam. How come we the only one that got kicked out? You know what I mean? It wasn't because we was wilding. No, cats that was on that joint was taking the funds and using it for other things. That's what I was told by caretakers of the game. You know what I mean? They let me know, like, no, dog, they was messing with the money. So that's why we went from not having it to 3 days to only part of the certain section of the park to, you know what I mean, to not having it at all till the 1 day. So it ain't even on the black people that supported it. It's on the black people that was running this shit.
Well, we need to get new black people to run it, man. Get this back cracking, man. We got to get it back cracking in Milwaukee.
Yeah, open that bag up tough.
We surely gonna support fucking State Fair, Summerfest, Polish Fest, all that other bullshit. Yeah. But we got to get our shit back cracking. Straight up.
Absolutely. No king shit?
Oh, what? King shit for me.
Listen to this event. Every time he speaks, it's an event, y'all. Shout out to Swagg O The
Great.
Great.
Y'all already know, baby. But yeah, so yeah, my king shit. Of course, we got to go to my son. You know, at the end of the day, so he played t-ball, and he has a hearing aid in his ear. So you know, sometimes he don't be want to listen. So when I come, he definitely listen. I'm like, knock it out the park, daddy, man. So he be patient. And if you know, for little kids nowadays, having them being patient, not gonna happen like that. But little dog, listen, he hit the ball at the park, and he run with the bat and throw it like he been here before and ran to the base. That was king shit for me, man.
No doubt. All right, y'all. Question of the week, Tuck. Where are we looking at the question of the week? I'm asking you in a second. Yo, we needed y'all feedback. We'll tally up answers, get results during the show. Our question: is it cool to have opposite sex friends while in a relationship? So for the people that's slow, if you're a woman having male friends, if you're a male having female friends. So, go.
Yo, for me, I say it's 50-50 with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you had that friend before me and you happened, that's always supposed to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? But if you come with a friend later on and I pick the situation and he like, I can tell that he like you, or I can tell he doing shit, slick shit, I'm like, nah, that ain't cool. I'm gonna call it out. And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Women tell when another woman likes their man, you know, they can tell that shit. I just had this conversation with one of the people I was Ubering, and she's like, yeah, but I'm gonna tell my man, and you know, I'm gonna ride with my man. If my man tell me that my friend like me, I'm gonna leave my friend alone for my man. You know, well, okay, that's what's up.
That's 100.
Is that a form of control?
No.
So like you can't have no like.
It can be.
Okay.
Depending on the person.
Come on with it, Monte.
Depending on the person. I'm kind of on Tuck side, you know what I mean, where as long as it's like a real life friend, no ass grabbing, like,
Right.
you know what I mean, none of that type of shit, no flirting, like, where it's just a real life friend, you know what I mean, like, I'm all for it, but at the same time, like, that mean like what friends that you have, like, you know what I mean, like when we met, like the friends that you have, okay, cool, but ain't no making no new friends, like, ain't no new friends going on.
Ain't no new friend.
No, ain't no new friends, but like for sure, you know what I mean, like, no. Like we niggas, we already know what time it is. Like, man, this nigga don't really want to be your friend. He want the pussy, this nigga. Period. What you said, work booze, work husbands, and all that
Work
type of shit.
Fuck all that work
all
shit.
that. You know what I mean? Like, no, hell,
Well,
no.
I'll be your work husband.
Like,
Just
no.
come on.
He's a real life friend though. Like, it's actually beneficial, like, for a man to have female friends, like when you can get, you know what I mean, a point of view from the other side, you know what I mean, or tell you like, oh no, B, you was bogus, or well, no, she tripping. Versus I come talk to y'all gonna be like, man, B, fuck that bitch, nigga. Like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean. You may go get that from the chick though, from a female friend, like a real female friend.
Hey, that sound like the OG.
What? That's the OG special.
No,
what he just said. Man, fuck that bitch shit.
Oh, man.
Right, like, man, fuck that bitch. We out here, B. You know what I mean? Where you hear that woman perspective from it, you know what I mean? From a friend who really got your best interest and she ain't trying to smash you or be like, like, man, fuck her. You know what I mean? Come slide in with me. Like, could be real helpful.
Word. So, you can have them, but the question is, motherfuckers don't be honest. Like your friend, your male friend, probably somebody you smash. Your female friend, probably somebody you smash. Either recently or in the past. But then you do have those that just the cool working relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. Like sometimes motherfuckers think you smashing. You know what I mean? Like when we was at Riverside, people thought me and Miss Allison was like, no, Miss Allison look out. She look out for everybody. She help out with the girls. She like the guy mama of the team. Like, no, why we just can't be working together? You know what I'm saying? But then taking somebody else, they gonna say we smashing or whatever. You know, somebody I might have been smashing, you ain't even know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
But yeah, when you in a relationship though, that shit kind of hard. But like y'all was talking about, like if you were a controlling motherfucker, like you can say I don't want you to talk to any other men but me type shit, but. Motherfucker, she could, like I told y'all last week, she could be bending it over at the copy machine, and you don't even know. When she wore that skirt, she didn't wear it for you. She didn't want to wear the skirt. She wore it because she wanted to get some with dog inconspicuously somewhere at work. So you need to chill. So you can be control. You can try to control the cooch all you want to. They walk around with that motherfucker every day. They give it to whoever they want to. I don't give a damn how cold you think you is, how much money you spending, how good your sex game is. If she wants to get that shit up, she gonna give it up regardless. So you can put all the limitations and rules and regulations on her, and it is what it is, and it go vice versa the other way.
It's just kind of like a kid. You know what I'm saying? You when you have a kid that's disattached to everything, and then they get a little bit of freedom. Shit, it's over. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta allow your woman to have that female friend. I mean that male friend. You gotta allow that shit. You know, to a certain degree, but also you kind of want to be cool with him too, just to see where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? See what he on, because we can, as men, we know what other men really be on too, though.
Right. I don't want to be cool with him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's all good, it's cool, whatever. You can have your friend and shit. You know what I mean? But like, me and him don't gotta be cool. Like, whatever.
God.
Like,
So y'all saying y'all wouldn't be cool with Cool with your girl, male friend?
No, I'm cool.
I don't care.
I don't care
Like,
personally, but I ain't
I
finna
would
go
be-
like, hey, okay, let me meet him and.
I would
all
be
that.
nice
Like,
and
be
respectful.
cool.
Like if we cross paths and shit, you know what I mean?
What
Like,
up,
I'd be-
fam?
Alright.
You know, I'll be a player, no doubt, but
I got this
we
merchandise.
don't gotta
for you.
be friends. Like we don't gotta be cool. None of that shit. You can just be like, hey, what's happening? You probably like my bitch low key, but like it's all good.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Man.
None of it. None of it at all, G. Like, you do what you do because that's how I go.
That's
I,
it.
I do not care. I want you to have friends. I want you to all that shit. Like I don't want to be controlling like that because you can control it. You get the crazy shit and that's domestic violence and all that shit and checking phones and shit. Like nigga,
Facts.
I ain't all that shit weak. All that shit weak. Why you want to see my phone? You want to see the bitches that want to give me the cooch? You want to see ass shots? You want to see money shots? You want to see titties? You want to see all the quotes and all the shit that they talking to me about? Do you really want to see all that?
shit?
But what you want to do? So, but when you in a relationship, it's different when you just out here.
Yeah,
That's the catch.
If you
So
party,
me,
it's different.
if you had a relationship with somebody and then it's just like we just fucking, you don't need to be worrying about my friends, no friends, your friends. I don't give a damn because I'm smashing you. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even matter, yo. But you gotta have a real conversation, let them know. Cause some women ain't cool with that shit. That's why you gotta tell them from the beginning what it is and how it's gonna go. Then they make their decision. The way they can never say, "Oh well, you didn't tell me about that. I told this is what I do. I ain't telling you specifically who I'm fucking, who I'm spending time with, who I'm going to Bel Air with. None of that shit. But I'm telling you, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
Like Kai said, the bitches be trying to smash too.
That's for sure.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Facts.
And they a little bit more bolder than we are sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
They-
got a
they-
point.
Man,
that's official. That's official. They definitely be.
But that's why you gotta, like BMonte was saying, you
Get in
gotta
where you
be,
fit in.
you gotta be smooth with what you know at the end of the day.
Lonzo said we sound insecure, man. Tell us what you mean by that, Lonzo. Why you think we sound insecure?
He talking about y'all. Player of mine.
Man. Hey, man.
From the hood.
I ain't insecure, man. You just know, we know that what other dudes be on, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Sometimes, man, I ain't gonna even lie. I done did it before. I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't did it before. You know, she motherfucker called me and say, you know, he ain't doing me right. Well, shit, come on. Let me go ahead and give you this.
See,
real
I don't
quick,
like you Joe type niggas. All the things, I don't do that. I don't do all the things your man won't do. That's the haters. That's the hater anthem. Like but you know what? I ain't even checking you Joe type cats. Y'all cool. It's my chick. If my chick want to give you something, I ain't whatever. That mean I'm slacking in my
I ain't
macking.
saying when
I
ain't
never
gonna
check
do.
the pimp. You check the hoe. All that. I ain't whatever. My girl want to do you up. It's something you doing right that I ain't doing, and she gone. She community property now.
I ain't saying I can do better than anybody man, but I'm just saying, come on, let me bust it open for them.
Okay,
for
Joe.
Damn.
My nigga
Yeah.
Joe. I
Joe.
see you, Joe. I wanna know.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Can't believe I got a nigga like that around me.
Right, type shit. You know what I mean? This nigga in here sneak this and pillow talk all type
Oh, no pillow talking. No pillow talking.
Like
None of
man,
that. Ooh.
come
It's all
slide this
good
way.
time.
Slide this way.
I just said I knock her down.
But no, Zo, it ain't no insecurity, bro. Like I said, any friends you come with, you can keep them. I ain't
Yeah, for
tripping
sure.
telling you like, oh no, you can't have no friends. Like I ain't saying that at all.
Right.
But like,
Yeah.
we all got friends who like, yeah, this my nigga, but I used to be fucking on her, or
Right.
we be flirting. She my guy. When I see her, I usually would grab her booty or something. But you would be like, but she my friend. She ain't like my good friends. Like who? Like I have friends who like I never did nothing with. Like never ever. We never no flirting, no nothing. Like more family. Like you know what I mean? Like
For sure.
you my sister, you my cousin, or whatever the case may be. So like that type of situation, yeah. But you gotta be able to evaluate those type of situations. You can't be telling your girl like, oh yeah, this is my friend, but at work, like he said, you got her bent over on the copy machine. Like
Right.
them the friends you gotta get rid of.
So let me ask y'all this. Y'all be telling y'all tell y'all girl like we was cool, but we used to fuck around and now we cool. Y'all tell y'all girl that?
Sometimes.
Man, that's
Sometimes,
tough right
like,
there, man.
It's a bit something that I didn't tell. Like that I didn't tell her.
You know what? And then come back, piggyback and BMonte. The thing is, I guess, lack for a better word, the situation. I just lost my train of thought though. But if a motherfucker you was fucking with back in the days, y'all was fucking around, but now y'all better friends than lovers.
Yeah.
Shit. Listen, motherfucker tell you the truth, but you know when you tell a motherfucker the truth, that can get your ass knocked.
Right.
So
Right.
you
For sure.
gotta be very selective. Women talk that shit. Tell me the truth. I want to know when you got the pussy. I want to know when the bitch did this. I want to know. And they be lying like a motherfucker. Cause I done told motherfuckers shit, and they be like acting surprised. And motherfucker, I told you before, and you ain't her. So why'd you trick it anyway?
Right.
I'm just
We
to that
good.
point.
We
I'm
vibe,
just to
right?
that point where, like, I could tell them that. Like, I used to be fucking on her back in the day. Like,
You
before,
said you to that point?
yeah, just now. Like,
Oh,
before,
shit.
like, nah, certain shit you don't need to know. Like, you just don't need to know. Like, you don't need to know where the last time was. None of that shit. But
Right.
now
Right.
it's so far in the
Hey,
distance,
my
it's
thing
like,
is, go ahead. My thing is, I feel I'm too motherfucking fly to lie. Nah, I ain't lying about nothing. Like Big Homie said, hey, you ask for what you ask for, what you gonna get. Simple as that.
Let them know the truth.
That's it.
Yeah, you said some fly. You said some cold. Too fly to lie.
Nah,
Too fly to lie. I got like that.
Oh,
I like
God,
that was
man.
hard right there. That was
you gotta
nice.
put that on a t-shirt.
Absolutely.
Too far to lie.
Too fly to lie, my nigga.
bro.
All right.
Man.
All right, moving on, yo. Get into this king shit. So, man the fuck up, yo. My BMonte segment. Call out whoever, whatever. I hope y'all ready. I might need to turn
I'm
the
ready.
music off, the fan off,
I'm
and
ready for
everything
this
off.
shit.
I'm calling out the motherfucking black church. Right? And I got levels to the shit and why I'm calling them out. This one right here is for not calling out the public school systems that fail our urban youth.
For sure.
Listen to me. I'm calling out the black church, not for the 9 times the collection plate go around. Not because y'all don't do nails for moms on Saturdays and Sundays. Sundays I don't know about. Not because if y'all do a back to school drive, it's really only for the kids in your congregation and maybe one of their friends. I don't know. I think it's too many black churches in the city of Milwaukee anyway. They need to conglomerate if niggas ain't trying to quit their job to be a pastor. But that's a whole different situation because I'm mad at the black church because the Catholics and the Lutherans got homes and shit. Only thing we know who got homes for elderly is Mother Daniel Ray and Mother's Daniel's Way and them over there off in Hampton. I don't know no other black church that got situations where we can send our grandmas to and they taken care of. They got all types of Lutheran and Catholic social, but once again, I ain't talking about that. So the black church for not calling out the public school system that failed our urban youth, and I think the parents need to boycott the public school systems that's failing their kids nationwide. I ain't talking about Milwaukee, but even though we just found out that once again we lead the nation in high school graduation rate, the gap is like 25% between blacks and whites. It's like 65, 67 to like 95 and 96 type shit, which is some garbage. So that means 2 out of 3 2 out of 3 is graduating from MPS. I don't like that. But once again, what they gonna do to fix it? And then I'm calling out Kodak Black. I'm just saying I don't wish death on anyone, but he is pushing for an early exit out of this world. The Young Miami comment was totally out of line. Clearly he has mental health issues, but that shit can't be the cop out. I don't want to hear I've been hurt before. My mama wasn't here. My daddy wasn't here. My daddy smoked crack. And he was beating on my mama. My mama was a hoe on a stripper pole. Some of this shit you can get some help, but clearly he has mental health problems. Talking about like punching the baby out of her stomach or kicking it. That's some foul shit. You don't say that, fam. Like I don't get that shit. But dude has a history of having mental health problems. I'm calling out the black church and Kodak Black.
I'm
Man.
calling out these politicians, bro. Me and Zoe was talking about the stuff earlier, man, where these Democratic politicians that's running for president or whatever, like Kamala for one, Joe Biden for two, like the big names, like with these debates, it seems like they ain't necessarily been ready for what the opposition, the other Democrats hitting them with, you know what I mean, where they thinking it was going to be a walk in the park, where like if you're going to go up against Trump, you got to be ready for whatever. Like if this man to say anything to you, like you can't get, like Kamala got caught off guard when they attacked her record of being a prosecutor and like, oh, you done put people
real
in
shit.
jail for smoking weed and shit. Or
Nigga, she not mad
weed.
niggas. No, she
Right,
not
right,
mad niggas. She
right.
clearly off. I'm not voting for
And
her.
they hit you on that with the, oh, well, you said you was smoking weed too, but you brag about putting people in jail
For the
like,
weed, like,
in which I ain't tripping on that, whatever. You know what I mean? My thing is just why you wasn't ready for that. You know what I mean? If you ain't ready for that, you ain't ready for Trump, period. Period.
Man, I'm calling out all the fucking coaches in fucking Milwaukee public schools, fucking Wisconsin. We don't stick together on shit. You know what I'm saying? We hate on each other. We say we for the kids. We ain't for shit, man. We for ourselves, man. Some of y'all even for yourselves. We scared to stand up to the WIA. You know what I'm saying? We let them run shit. We let them, especially in Milwaukee. The transfer rule ain't nothing but for Milwaukee kids. But don't nobody want to stand up and say, fuck it. We won't be a part of WNBA. We'll go independent. We'll do our own shit. We'll do a basketball tournament at a fucking Al McGuire, wherever the fuck we got to hold it at, and say, fuck the WIA. Straight up.
Like, tell them why you mad, son.
Man, hey, listen. Mine go out to these parents, men and women, out here. So the other day, godly, I'm rolling, I'm driving, and I see a whole pack of young kids with their pants to their knees, with the belt tied up on the thing, and had the nerve to try to run across the street. Come on, man. Come on now. It was like 5 or 6 kids. That really irks my nerves, because I'm a father myself. So I like to pay attention and be involved, even though my kid's not as old as them kids was, but I still feel it's upon the parent to try to show your kids the right way.
Word. That shit freezing up like a motherfucker still again. I gotta figure it out. I gotta do some research. Sorry to everybody with the live stream that was trying to tune in. The first one was good. The second was good. Ever since I got to try to be Hollywood motherfucking nigga over
Holly
here.
D.
It been stalling out on me, so I gotta figure that out though. But apologize to everybody that want to watch the live stream but can't watch it. You can always listen to the podcast immediately after the show, give or take a half an hour. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, Apple Music or Google Play, Apple Podcasts or Google Play Music, wherever you get it. So we all good. All right, we called you motherfuckers out. Now, this week's episode, topic of the week, the bro code. Somebody want to elaborate what the bro code is, please?
Man, the bro code is really, man, just a respect amongst each other, man, especially our own brothers, man. So you got to have respect amongst each other. So if you don't have respect amongst each other, there's certain things you don't do in the bro code. So So shit it's lines you don't cross.
Okay.
So sometimes, people cross that line. Mm-hmm. And, you got to call people out, man. Like, you can't mess with a dude's sister. I don't think you're supposed to mess with your guy's sister.
That's part of the bro code.
That's part of the bro code.
Man. I think that's part
of the
bro
code.
code.
I don't know.
Hey, hold on, Tug. Go ahead, Tug. Go ahead, Tug.
We need to dig into this.
Yeah, we're digging into that. Somebody write that shit down.
We need to dig into this.
Okay, go ahead, Tug.
I don't think you're supposed to mess with you ain't supposed to mess with your guy's sister. You ain't supposed to mess with your guy ex girl. You know that he
I don't know
love.
about that.
You know that he love.
Because the thing is, we talking about guys from when we were little, or guys like right now at this table. It's a difference, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
So,
who does this bro code apply to?
The bro code apply to dudes that you've been riding with for years.
Is that like the man code?
Yeah. That's really the man code.
Man code. Yeah.
Go ahead. That's good because we all gonna have some shit. That's what I love about it. We got 4 opinions, 4 kings only, nigga. Yeah.
Man, so there's certain stuff you just don't do. No, the bro code is a little different though.
Okay.
I don't know, because the man code is totally different too.
It's about the same. I would say it's the same.
Because the man code, man, if I don't know you like that, I probably would smash your girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you like that. Your girl trying to talk to me. It's different. Bro code is I ain't smashing my guy girl.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I just ain't with it. It just ain't me. I don't know.
I thought okay.
What y'all think?
I thought we want to tackle your shit first. What's the first thing you said? You can't do what?
You can't
smash
your guy's sister.
You know what? I mean, but if the sister want to smash you, what you supposed to do?
Exactly.
I leave that shit alone. If the sister want to smash you, like she out of violation more than you is.
So if your guy's sister want to smash you,
I smashed any of my guy sisters.
Man, listen, if your guy's sister want to smash you, man, I think you're supposed to be like, man, I don't know if you're supposed to holler at your guy or not. I don't know, man. I don't know. That is tough, man.
What if you ain't tried to, and then you touched it, and you had to do like this? I don't think you walking away.
No, you ain't walking away.
There you go.
You ain't
so
walking away.
You wasn't planning on it, but
it ended up happening. You know what I mean? So
sometimes stuff do end up just happening.
now you may say something afterwards, like, bro, hey, she was gone.
I say that.
I can tell my guy
on your guy. Like if your guy a player or he cool or he don't mind that shit, okay, have at it. But like you gotta, if he really your guy, you would know how he feels.
No, exactly.
Right, absolutely.
Right. It's like nigga don't be fucking on my sister, nigga don't holler at my sister, don't look at my sister.
Yeah, that's a different right.
Right. If you know that
one,
then that's broke out.
Right, but the nigga like y'all grown.
Right.
No, right.
Right.
Like, how about this?
Shit,
Me and B. I think we got our family is like niggas. We know all our people probably say y'all grown, y'all do what y'all do. You know what I mean? I know for a fact. Like niggas probably be like, that's what I know with our family. But if it came down to it,
but just be nigga. I don't want to hear about none of the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't do no bullshit.
Yeah,
like
that's it.
You done slapped little sister or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know who gotta come holler at you, whatever. So sometimes you shouldn't put yourself in that situation. Anyway.
Nope.
Unless you like you got good intentions, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna pretty much mind my business, like you know what I'm saying. But I don't think I never smashed none of the homies, but sisters and no shit like that.
Yeah, you basically got to communicate.
Not nobody I can think of off the bat. My number one rule of thumb though, on the bro code, like if your number ain't in my phone, like this what I was said on some single shit, like if your number ain't in my phone, I'll fuck your bitch. Like does that mean you really gave my guy like that? Like you know what I mean? Like,
I know you my associate.
Like me a little. I know plenty people. Plenty people know me that hey B was handling. I'm like whatever was popping. You know what I mean? So I can't get that deep into that shit. You know what I mean? Like oh damn, he know me or I fuck this bitch. Like nah, like if I don't got your number and that's what I want to do. Like shit, I'm not. I don't know if that's against the bro code. Like you ain't my bro. Like you know what I mean?
We ain't guys like that. I put it. If we don't hang out, we don't communicate like that, and I might see you once in a while, and I see you like at a bar or wherever I might be at, and we just that's it. That's what it is. I mean, I'm with you on that one. Ain't no denying that one.
It ain't.
We ain't.
Like I ain't the guy to really be checking out if it is dude girl. Like I don't want to know all your business. You know, I'm trying to know about her. At the end of the day, so hey, it is what it is.
The baby mama, like, I wouldn't smell like you one of my homies and shit.
Oh yeah.
Smash your baby mama. I wouldn't smash like the ex who I knew you like was super in love with or something like that. I wouldn't do none of that. But like, if it was like a little knockout chick, like if you fucked with her or was kicking it with or something, and she like shit, I don't give a fuck. Like whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
Hey, Lonzo said, why are you around a guy you wouldn't trust your sister to be with? But if he goes bad with them, it might go bad with the friends as well.
Yeah, he right. He right. But we know it's different when it comes to the cooch.
no, it's definitely different. Like,
It's different when it comes to the cooch.
OG.
right? You could be my guy, and I'm chick at my sister say, oh, he cool. Yeah, he cool as a motherfucker, but I always say, like, I don't know how he treat his hoes, though.
Man.
Period. I don't know how he treat his hoes, though, but he cool as a bitch. Like,
I don't know.
and it damn near ain't my business how he
right,
treat
I
them.
don't know how he treat his hoes. I don't
Hey, you
give a
got
fuck.
your
Like,
shit
no,
off with that one, boss.
He cool.
You got off with that, boss.
For ladies, we still waiting for that love Q&A question. Coming up next. If you ain't got one, we're throwing it over to the gentleman. We ain't gonna even wait no more. Lonzo, you first. So, if a don't know lady asked a question, Zo, give us a question once we get done with this segment. So, roll call B, what you got?
For the bro code. Bro basically said it, like, man, you can't smash your bro, BM. I don't care, a lot of BMs be real crazy and trying to get back on their child father and all that extra stuff. So they try to sleep with one of their guys. That's a no.
I wouldn't want to smash nobody BM anyway. Shit, 'cause they crazy in the motherfucker. I got everybody got their own BMs. Fuck that shit.
Man.
I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, but they going.
Go ahead, B.
So that's my bro code.
That's definitely plenty fish in the sea.
What about what about? Okay, getting some real shit. The bro code, motherfucker. We all riding in the whip. We got the weed. Got your strap. It's your strap. You ain't gonna say nothing. We snitching if we say something. That is your strap.
And you knew about the strap or you didn't know about the strap?
It don't matter, shit. Fuck it.
Either way.
I ain't. What was the bro code?
You got to think
Shit.
about that too long.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm saying something. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't my strap film. I can't do it. I can't
Oh,
do it.
yeah, I got kids.
I can't do that shit because we wasn't doing nothing illegal. It's different if we got the strap. We finna go run up in the store to get $270 to split 4 ways. Talking about we need some money.
It all depends on what's up with the gun too, though.
It don't depend
It all
on
depends on what's
nothing
up
for
with the gun, though. Because if the gun registered and everything, what the hell? What can they
Yeah,
say?
we good. But you a felon.
Man.
You the
Oh,
felon.
shit.
You can't be around it. Nigga put you in a bad situation.
Oh shit! I need money.
Yeah,
Y'all
nigga-
take this team. Y'all take that L for me.
Man.
Not I. Nigga.
Nah, I'm damn sure ain't gonna make it,
Not I,
boss.
nigga.
I ain't gonna make it.
Y'all good, man. Y'all ain't.
If we in the whip
First time.
and this
first
the
time offender.
pistol in the car and it ain't mine, it's one of y'all's.
Yeah.
And the police done talk to all of us,
Yeah.
but they still asking me who gun it is.
Yeah.
And if it's your gun, Tuck,
Yeah.
and you ain't told them it's your gun because
Yeah.
they done asked me whose it was
Yeah.
10 times,
Yeah.
I feel like you saying it's mine. Like, you know what I mean? So, nigga, I'm telling, nigga, on everything. Like, nigga, that's a damn gun, nigga.
Right.
If I wanted to take penitentiary chances, I keep doing what the fuck I was doing.
Right, right.
Period,
I hear you.
nigga.
Right, fuck all that not snitching
Nigga,
shit.
yeah.
Niggas ain't doing nothing illegal.
Like,
So
nigga,
therefore we ain't snitching. I be telling the kids all the time in the classroom, y'all snitching, I'll snitch. I said, you niggas wasn't doing nothing illegal.
No.
He's telling on your
Right.
ass. He don't want to get in trouble. That ain't
Right.
snitching.
Nope.
This whole shit, so let me get this right. A motherfucker come shoot at the crib right now, knock on wood. Motherfucker come shoot at the crib, and I ain't supposed to talk to the police when they get here? I'm supposed to say I ain't seen nothing? Like, motherfucker,
Right.
oh, I'm snitching on a nigga that tried to shoot at me. What type of shit is that? That's some backwards ass shit.
Shit,
It's
man.
different if I know
Right.
one of the tuck guys mad at me because I fucked his bitch, and he found out where I stay at, followed Tuck one day, whatever, some bullshit, know where I'm at, up the thing on me, we shooting at each other type shit. No, I ain't telling on that nigga because I know how to get to him. But just some random motherfucker riding by and I don't know, in the motherfucking green minivan, I don't know.
Oh God.
Shit, police, maybe if I say it's the green minivan, they probably know what green minivan it is. The motherfucker been doing some bullshit.
man, I feel like the bro code, period, on some bro code shit, before you even get to that point, if that's your pistol, your sack, bro code say you should be holding your motherfucking hand up as soon as the police
Yep,
come to the
absolutely.
car saying this my shit.
This my
Yep.
shit.
Like, if they finna search the car, like I mean, if they just own us and y'all got anything illegal in here, you always say nah. Like, you know,
Right.
But like, if it get to the point where they finna search us and shit, you
Yeah.
tell nigga, I got some weed right here
Yep.
and the pistol under the seat. That's
Nigga,
my shit.
It's my shit.
Right. And they didn't know.
Yeah, that's the bro code.
Right.
Man
That's
the fuck
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
That's what it
Like,
is.
Right. And that's, I done been in them situations and they go way smoother. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Then they got us all sitting on the curb, cuffed up, asking us who pistol.
Looking
is.
crazy.
And it's your shit and you just sitting there looking crazy. Like, nigga, I could be at home. I could be doing fuck I need to do. But you acting like a bitch anyway. What you said, the bitch assness. That's some bitch ass shit.
Oh, ass.
Once you already done violated the code, like you said, snitching for motherfuckers who in the game anyway. Like,
Right.
nigga, I'm a law-abiding citizen, nigga. I'm not in the game. I'm not playing the game, so that shit don't go towards me, nigga. I'm definitely telling on your ass, like, nigga, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, if you ain't say it was yours and they steady asking me about it, I don't got 72 hours to go sit down in nobody county. None of that shit. Period.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we all good. Anything else with the bro code? There's some shit we gonna add to this bitch. We
Yeah.
gotta revisit this one.
Yeah,
We got a couple
definitely have to
things,
visit
but
that
we
one, man.
revisit it though. Any questions out there? Cause I ain't checking nothing.
No, ain't no questions
Nope.
out there.
What
Nope.
about knocking some, your homie side hoe or something?
Ooh.
Man, you can knock the side home, man. You supposed to be able to knock. the
No,
side.
it depends on who you rocking with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Some
like-
niggas might
yep.
be mad, but nigga.
yeah. Some niggas do get saucy
Yeah.
because they really do catch feelings for the side.
I think, but we all at the age we're past the running the trains on chicks, ain't we? I think niggas past that. Like when you really think how nasty that shit is. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas is done to running. Like if the chick came over here and like, ooh, y'all did everything. There's about 2 chicks sitting on the couch right now. Y'all don't know it might be 2 chicks sitting on the couch right now. And they talking about whatever. And after the thing, like nigga, whatever. And next thing you know, we got, you know what I'm saying? We good. Is that? I don't know. With the bro code, like man, I don't want to do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
cool,
never
boss.
fucking around like that.
Yeah.
Me either.
That
Nah,
was
I'll take my
That
legs
was never
off,
my
so.
thing. I'm selfish.
Hey, I'm too selfish, man. I'm like shit.
No, niggas had it the other way though. Niggas done had the menage though.
With the multiple chicks.
With the 2 females though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, nigga most
Like,
definitely
who
would.
Who wouldn't?
This is why y'all tuning in, y'all. So we ain't got no love Q&A question, y'all. You already know. We good.
Man.
Y'all check that shit.
Yeah, and then pop.
Nope.
Okay,
Ain't
cool.
nothing pop up.
Ain't nothing popping because the shit is the stream. I gotta figure out the stream shit, but I'll figure it out. I don't know, man, but we good. So, regardless, man, we gone in this bitch in a hot second. Anything for the good of the world, y'all.
Hey, man.
Cold shit.
Hey, man, I'm going to say this, man, too, man. Shout out to everybody who took their kids down to the UWM women's and men's camp for their kids this weekend. I know the girls was yesterday, the boys was today. We say a lot about having the kids come down and having our kids stick around in the city, man, but we don't even support our own city, man. We got to start supporting our own stuff around here to make it happen. So shout out to that, man. And where they at?
Word.
Well, what I got for the good for the world, hey, you need to start supporting your own at the end of the day. Because if you starting a business, you want people to support you, so you got to give support to get support.
For sure.
Swagg going out. Woo!
Man, no doubt, man. A betterment of the world. Y'all all get y'all shit together, man. One way or another, you know. Like I'm gonna say that shit every week. Get our shit together so everybody can be strong individuals and we can come together at some point in time to make something happen. You know what I mean? For real.
Word. Yo, my thing is, colorism is dead, y'all. This shit is getting out of hand, man. Like, y'all niggas really telling light-skinned people they got it easier because of the color of their skin. Not understanding how hard it is to be light-skinned, especially when you light, bright, and almost white light-skinned. It's hard for them brothers and sisters, like, cause they get killed both ways of the game. So they ain't black enough on this side, they ain't white enough on the other side, and they try to be too black, and then they try. Yeah, I mean, like that's a hard thing. Same goes for my dark skin, super purple, dark baby blue, dark blue type shit. Niggas like, yo, it's hard on them brothers, man. 'Cause they always call tar babies and all this shit and black tar and black moon and all this shit. Like, y'all, man, y'all need to leave them niggas alone, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leave niggas alone. So,
Lonzo hit us with one. When would you ever allow a man/woman to discipline your children, be objective?
Okay, I got it. Discipline, wow, it's levels to this shit. So it's levels and ages. So with the little ones, if you popping on the leg, it all depends if you've been there since birth, right? You know what I'm saying? You popping on the leg, or is you just talking to them? Is you telling them, hey man, come talk to me? Is it you discipline your kids, I discipline my kids? That's a conversation you gotta have.
Right.
Because you always gonna have the hoe ass baby daddy, I don't want the nigga saying nothing to my kids. You always gonna have the punk ass bitch that I don't want her talking to my kids and all that shit. So what happens in your house, stay in your house. You gotta train your kids on that shit. And it can't be out of control. I don't need no woman to discipline my kids. What I need them to do is come through with the follow up. You know what I mean? With the behind the back. Like, cause if I'm the disciplinarian, I need them to come with the nurture. So like, you know, your daddy really want the best for you. If I go too hard, he might not know how to come, whatever, but I know, and give him a hug and all that shit because mom ain't there to do this shit, right? So, but discipline somebody else's child, you got to do it because you ain't going to be in my house just because you ain't my child physically. That don't mean the motherfucking thing. Right. You breathing my air, drinking my water, eating my motherfucking food, nigga, using all my electricity. I got to be able to say something to you, otherwise that shit ain't going to work.
Facts.
For sure. I don't have kids. So, you know, when I was playing the stepdaddy role, I always said that I ain't believe in whoopings. I still don't believe in whoopings. But I just believe in firm talking to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'll take the TV, I'll take whatever, you know, out the room. But I ain't even have to do that. I mean, I kind of go with Nelson. I'm going to be the follow-up person, you know. Hey, me and her going to go have a conversation outside of what your mama just said. You know what I'm saying? Just me and you, and just go from there, you know. I don't need to be the firm disciplined person.
Word. My shit is the problem with that blended family shit is that them backroom conversations happen in the living room. Me and the woman need to be able to go back there to figure out how we're gonna deal with this shit or whatever, and then come with our plan of attack. And what you have to learn is you can't snap immediately. You got to motherfucker think you got to let them think they got away with some shit.
Right.
Like, oh, for real? And then fuck them up out the blue maybe a day or two ago. Let the mama, like her daughter was popping off a type shit. Like, oh, you was talking shit to Donald? Oh, okay. Oh, you thought I forgot, right? You too disrespectful. Freeze that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's different ways to
yep.
get the shit done where you being the other parent, you know what I mean? 'Cause you still a parent. When you take a woman in, it's everything she came with, nigga.
Yep.
Like it just ain't the pussy. Like, you know, and just like the whole ass daddies, if they can't fuck, they ain't taking care of their kids and all that funny ass shit. Like, no, you take a woman in, you take her kids. Like, and think about it. You ain't got to call me daddy. Just don't call me a dirty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't got to call me daddy. And, you know, some women be forcing that shit too. You got to call them daddy and all that punk ass shit. None of that shit. But when it comes to the discipline of the child, there's levels to discipline. You know what I mean? Like, no, I wouldn't want you putting your hands on my child. So why would the fuck would I put hands on your child? But if I'm there while that child was there, like, you know what I'm saying, from the little stages, your ass been non-effective, nigga. Like, she got to know what discipline, he got to know what discipline is. And I don't believe in the whooping and shit neither. Like, all that shit, like, you got to redirect kids when they're young and shit. But when they get older, shit, them conversation they need to have because it ain't the same shit, B.
I believe in whoopings. I believe in whoopings. I do, man. We used to get our ass beat, and it taught you consequences. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just do. So anyway, like, when it comes to the relationship, I feel like timing is like a real big thing with that. Like, you can't have it like, you know, those motherfuckers who be in these relationships, these little short, jumpy, you know what I mean, all over the place, all this, whoever the fuck they call him, uncle, whoever, you know what I mean, and he playing the stepdaddy shit, and there's somebody different every 2-3 months and shit like that. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's
like,
different.
I feel like
Absolutely,
they really shouldn't even really seen your kids, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you were like the real relationships where you done got years put in with them, where like where it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, whether they just born like you said or they was like 4 or 5, like how the situation with Dylan, you know what I mean, where like, nigga, that's my kid, you know what I mean, and I feel like that's a big part. You shouldn't be disciplining nobody's kid unless you love them like that's your kid.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you don't love them like that's your kid, you ain't even got the right to do nothing. You do like you said, you go tell the other parent like, man, fam did this, that, and the other, he was tripping. You know what I mean? And let them discipline him.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I was rocking with somebody for a long time, a chick, and you know, and we had like my BM, like she could discipline Jordan, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and both they cool, both moms was cool. Like she never have, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, if it came to that point, like she could check her, like check her ass, you know what I mean? Like she have been around her 7 years, you know what I mean?
Been long enough.
Right. So it's like shit, check her. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with it, but
absolutely. All right, y'all. Well, shit, good looking out, Zoe, man. Hey, Zoe, whatever you want, we got you. First T-shirt, we getting you. Go ahead, shoot us your size, cause you motherfucking day one. I have some day ones in a whole bunch of different podcasts, but you a day one, man.
He got another one.
Oh shit! So we gotta go.
he said, I
You hear that, fans? So it's hot in the bitch up in here.
He said, the hoes make good wives. The hoes make good wives.
So we doing that next week.
Yeah.
That is
that's a good one.
On the real. Because Zoe, I'm gonna tell you, hoes is winning. Hoes is winning.
The real hoes?
Or
the 40 ball.
The hoes. Oh, you did put us on the 40 ball.
Oh.
So that's our question of the week next week, because we had it in the coffer, Zoe. So next week, Zoe, we got you. Much love. Much love. We got 40 you ball.
The hoes make good housewives.
40 ball. Damn.
And answer your question, Zoe. Yes. We about this bitch, man. Listen.
Where Bay at?
Listen. Right now, I'm still trying to learn this shit, y'all. I'm fucking with OBS. There's a lot of shit going on. I don't know what the shit is, but right now we got Swagg O shit on. Anybody catching the live stream right now? Swagg O social media is on that bitch. You know what I mean? Right now, BMonte shit is on there right now, popping up.
LBC,
you know what I mean?
baby.
And after that, my nigga Tuck shit up right now. So then it is what it is. And you already know. After that, Mr. Konfidence in the Klutch. That's what I need to change. That's my nickname. It need to be some shit. I don't know. Little pistol nigga. But
OG special. That's what
OG special, baby.
38 OG
Get your confidence together. Get your Klutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts. and Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podme.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes and when we go live. This is important. Visit on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cannon K. Have a safe and motherfucking healthy night. I muted my mic and shit.
Woo.
Three, two, one. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.